Plastic surgery seems to be the buzzword right now, to the point that women, men, including teenagers, are now getting plastic surgeries done on their face during their summer vacation, during high school years, the common double eyelid surgery in South Korea when they're 13, 14, 15. I mean, this is insane to me, but this is the normal right now. This is what's been trending. Hey guys, it's Lamisha Faria. Welcome back to the Sweet and Savage Show and another episode of the Art of Practicing Self-Love series. All the pressure from features and body shapes moving like fashion trends and people getting more plastic surgeries now than ever before. With all of this pressure, a lot of people feel like, people are getting double eyelid surgery. I should get double eyelid surgeries as well. Oh my gosh, my mono eyelids are ugly. Like, oh my gosh, my favorite celebrity has a button nose, so I should get a button nose as well. Or oh my gosh, actually, one of these K-pop idols are starving themselves to be this skinny and I wanna look like that as well. People feel like they don't have any choice but to conform to the toxic beauty standard society that we live in today, where body shapes and features are moving like fashion trends. They feel like as if they don't have a choice but to hate their face shape, but to hate their eye shape that they were born with. You do have a choice. We always do, and so do I. I told myself that no, I do not want to get a BBL. I do not want to get a boob job. No, I do not want a fox eye plastic surgery because in the past, I remember, I think I was younger, around like 17 or 16 or something. During that time, the fox eye surgery was trending. And I remember feeling a little bit insecure about the fact that I have downward eye shape. Okay, right now I'm wearing a slight eyeliner, so you cannot actually see that. However, as you can see on the screen, I'm taking off my makeup and you can tell that my eye shape is a little bit downward and not like upward. And you can actually see my eye shape more clearly. Here's the thing. This picture kind of made me fall in love with my downward eye shape. The fact that I kind of look a bit innocent and, I started loving my bare face. I started loving this eye shape. This is kind of like a softer, it's not edgy where it's like upward turned. It's kind of softer. One day I took off my makeup and I looked at myself in front of the mirror. I was like, that is me. That is me. And I like how I look. Let me open up and share with you how I also learned to embrace my lip shape and not get a lip filler. In the past, I was thinking about how I could just manifest having bigger lips. And I watched a couple of videos and I was also listening to subliminals of, getting bigger lips. It was a bit on and off, so I wasn't very dedicated to the process, but there was still this desire of me wanting my lips to be a little bit more bigger. And I told myself maybe if I go to South Korea, I may get a lip filler, for my lips. If I get lip fillers, I would be wiping away my own individual beauty, my features that make me look like myself. And I realized I really like the shape of my lips. I do not want them any bigger, but they are perfectly big for me. They're perfectly beautiful for me. It felt like a moment of empowerment, me reclaiming my power and saying, no, I do not want a lip filler. Because I feel very confident and comfortable in my lip shape. It was a couple of years ago, by the way, I was feeling that way about my lips. Just like my eye shape. They are perfectly amazing for me. And this eye shape is what makes me, me. That's how I learned to embrace, love, and accept my natural lip shape, as well as my face, my nose shape. The fact that right now, more than ever before, people are hating their nose shape. People are hating their nose shape that they were born with. She has been feeling insecure about her nose ever since she was a teenager, and she wants to get a rhinoplasty because of that. It's not like that anymore. It's not a choice. Right now, performing rhinoplasty is part of the trend. It is what's trending right now, a particular nose shape. I accept, embrace my nose shape. I would never get a rhinoplasty. So yes, I have learned to accept and embrace and love my face shape and my features. When I was 14 years old, the Tumblr era, when I started watching Victoria's Secret models and started comparing my body to their body, I was young, I was impressionable, I didn't know any better. And I experienced abuse in my childhood as well as abuse, which made me develop an eating disorder and a negative body image. I started restricting, where I was kind of obsessed with getting thigh gap, and I was obsessed with looking skinnier, wanting to be skinnier, forcing myself to do cardio workouts, and me exhausting myself, over exercising myself. For me, in the past, it was always about how my body looked. Fast forward to where I am now, I have much healthier relationship with exercise. I do not force myself to do cardio workouts. I do not force myself to exercise when I don't want to. I exercise for longevity. I exercise for mental and my emotional health. I exercise because I want to get stronger, that I am kind and supportive to my body. I'm currently on my own journey right now towards building a healthy, loving relationship with my body. I'm going to film a separate video about this in the future, where I share and go more in depth about how I'm healing my relationship with my body. Hourglass body shape has been trending. All of a sudden, every woman that have a different body shape are kind of feeling insecure because they don't have an hourglass body shape. And it was me on my self-love journey one day being like, no, I actually like my inverted triangle body shape. No, I actually always liked my defined shoulders. I think they look really defined and toned. I like my inverted triangle body shape. And also, I embrace and accept my natural breast shape. I do not want a boob job. I will never get a boob job. I have just given you the example from my own story of how I learned to accept, embrace, and love my own unique features and my body shape, to remind you, to tell you that you do have a choice. You can decide from now on, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not going to let these beauty standards make me feel bad about myself. I'm not going to let these beauty standards define what's beautiful for me. I'm going to define what's beauty for me, for myself. If you do not define your definition of beauty, someone else will. The beauty standards will. Society will. Beauty companies will. Because beauty companies will keep profiting off of your insecurities, selling you skin bleaching creams like Fair and Lovely. Oh, look, if you apply this cream, you will get more fairer. These companies are telling you indirectly that being a brown skin girly or a man is ugly. Beauty companies will keep doing that. The skinny thick era is fading away. Now the skinny and being thin era is coming back. And that's the whole thing. Beauty standards are not going anywhere. Body shapes and features will continue to move like fashion trends. You need to take matters into your own hands, and you need to take your power back, and you have to decide that, you know what, I'm going to take responsibility for myself and my relationship with myself. I'm not going to let these beauty standards tell me anything about the way that I should look or how I should feel about myself or my body shape. And I'm going to learn how to accept and embrace and love my own body shape and my own unique features. And I don't know how the double eyelid surgery obsession trend beauty standards started. I mean, who decided that? Majority of the K-pop agencies are forcing and expecting their idols to perform the same plastic surgeries, and one of them being the double eyelid surgeries. People listening to their favorite artist, seeing, oh, my favorite artist got double eyelid surgeries. Oh, I'm kind of feeling insecure about my mono eyelids because my favorite artist got double eyelid surgery. And now majority of the people in South Korea are getting double eyelid surgeries done. And who said that monolids are ugly? Because vast majority of the people are getting double eyelid surgeries done, now you feel like monolids are ugly because of that.
개인적으로 성형수술을 생각해 보신 적 있으세요?
있습니다.
어느 부위요?
주위에서 하라고 많이 해서 전
저 주위에서 누가요?
엄마도 하라 그러고 친구들도 하라 그러고 뭐 눈 쌍꺼풀이 없으니까 그래서
People started to get more lip fillers, which now makes people with even slightly less bigger lips kind of feel insecure about their lips. Just like how I shared from my own example, how I felt like that in the past. And that was silly and unnecessary to me. But yeah, where people with thin lips are now feeling insecure about their thin lips just because big lips are the beauty standards. And if you think about it, it's just you deciding absolutely not. I find my thin lips beautiful. And that's it. That's what I consider beautiful. That's my definition of beauty. I don't care what's going on out there. I do not care if X celebrity, Y celebrity, or I don't know, my favorite K-pop idol is getting whatsoever surgery. It doesn't matter. K-pop idols and celebrities, they can do whatever they want with their body or their face. It is our job, our responsibility to define beauty for ourselves. To say enough is enough. I'm not going to let any beauty standards make me feel insecure about myself, my body shape, my features. It is our responsibility, and I feel like people have forgotten that. For a long time, BBL era was the beauty standard. Why? Because Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Kylie Jenner decided to get a BBL. So if Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, and Kylie Jenner could wake up and get a BBL, people started following them like sheeps. If they can just wake up and decide that that's the beauty standard, then you can also wake up one day and decide, this is my definition of beauty. That's how I choose to feel about myself. No. I like my body shape. This is the definition of my beauty. This is what is beautiful for me. You can wake up and say that as well. Just because the vast majority of the people are getting double eyelid surgeries doesn't mean that you should do the same thing. Doesn't mean that you should conform to the beauty standard. You can just wake up and decide, I don't give a flying F if the vast majority of the people are getting double eyelid surgeries done. You, my friend, can actually do this. That you have the power to define what's beautiful for you. That you have the power to decide and take responsibility for the way that you feel about yourself. And for you not letting anyone or any beauty standards tell you how you should feel about yourself. Forgive yourself if you were manipulated, misled to believe that a certain product or a certain lifestyle caused this change in someone's feature or body shape when it was plastic surgery. Or Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, saying the fact that it's olive oil and her skincare line and sunscreen is the result for her tight skin, tight glowing skin, when it was actually Botox. She completely, utterly denies it over and over again, misleading and manipulating and scamming people. So forgive yourself if you've fallen prey to that. Forgive yourself if you compared yourself to any of the celebrity or someone else and you didn't know the fact that it was Botox, plastic surgery, or filler. But now that you know better, you can do better. Something else that I feel like it's really important to talk about, and it may be kind of a bit controversial, is the fact that stop putting celebrities, K-pop idols on a pedestal. Please stop doing that. Seriously, the reason why so many people also felt really insecure about their body shape, certain features, people keep putting celebrities on a pedestal. People keep obsessing over every single little thing that celebrities do and celebrities' definition of beauty. Honestly, celebrities can do whatever the hell they want with their body, with their face. The problem is when they sell a product and tell the audience, no, it's actually the product, not the plastic surgery or Botox. Like, that's the problem for me. That's where I get pissed off by that, and that is very misleading and scamming people. So I understand that. However, celebrities just in general or K-pop idols can do whatever the hell they want. You, as the audience, stop putting these people on a pedestal. And if you have all these people on your Instagram following list and you are comparing yourself to them every single day, to their features, face shape, body shape, where they got plastic surgery done, and you are comparing your natural features and body shape to their face and features and body shape where they performed procedures, that's very unrealistic and that's very toxic. Stop comparing yourself to these people. And cool, plastic surgery, you can say it's neutral. Someone else feeling insecure about their nose ever since they were a teenager, now they got a rhinoplasty and they feel confident. I'm happy for you, but this is not the generation that we live in today, sweetheart. Plastic surgery is not a choice, it is an expectation. We live in a generation where we feel the pressure to conform to these beauty standards, body shapes, features that are moving like fashion trends. If a celebrity could wake up and feel really insecure about a certain specific body shape, feature, or whatever, and get plastic surgery, and all of a sudden majority of the people are going this way, following this trend, then you can also wake up and say, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not what I find beautiful. That's not what my definition of beauty is. No, I do not want to get a BBL. People put celebrities on such a high pedestal that everything that they do, oh my gosh, they glorify it. Or oh my gosh, majority of the people are flocking like sheeps to get this procedure done. Like, no. Seriously. Don't glorify their decision. Don't act like a sheep, just like following majority of the people. Oh, majority of the people are doing this. Oh, let me just go and do this as well. Oh, you know what? Majority of the people think that monoliths are ugly. So yeah, my monoliths are ugly as well. Start thinking for yourself instead of following the crowd, conforming to the beauty standards. This leads me to my next point, which is people are so brainwashed right now because they see the same thing everywhere. The same big lips, the same fox eyes, makeup done in the same way, or buccal fat removal, the same rhinoplasty, the same double eyelid surgeries, the same skinny thick figure. People don't even know how to define beauty in their own eyes. They're seeing themselves through someone else's definition of what's beautiful. And that is the problem. Someone else decided this is ugly, and now you believe this is ugly. Just like that, you can change the script and you can say, no, this is beautiful. I don't give a flying fuck what you think about that. So if you're seeing yourself through someone else's definition of beauty, or a beauty company's definition of beauty, or beauty standards definition of beauty, then you can change that. Certain features or body shapes that move like fashion trends, or a celebrity that ruled a specific beauty standard. Just as much as you gave a lot of importance to that, you can give a lot of the importance that you placed on beauty standards, the rules. You can give a huge amount of that importance when it comes to your own opinion of yourself and your own definition of beauty. When it comes to body shape, when it comes to features, and how you choose to feel about yourself and your features and your body shape. Put down all the celebrities that you've put on the pedestal and define what's beautiful for yourself. If this example resonates with you, then do that. And if it's just the beauty standards, then it's just the beauty standards. You know, I needed to realize this myself. It's the fact that it's just a bunch of rules. You know, one day I could just come up with a bunch of rules as well when it comes to beauty. That's the whole point. And just like that, it makes you feel like, wow, the things that I've been insecure about, I should accept them. Just like my hip dips, or me embracing and accepting my inverted triangle body shape and working with this body shape. And I'm going to accept it and embrace it. I like my body shape. Just like that, you can also set up a rule. The only thing that matters is my definition of beauty and what I find beautiful. And the only opinion that matters the most is the opinion of myself. Because a lot of people feel insecure because they are putting so much importance on beauty standards, or of a bunch of rules, or putting certain celebrities on a pedestal. But you're not putting yourself on a pedestal, are you? No, you're putting yourself like here. And you're putting all these beauty standards like here, above you. And you're putting these celebrities as well above you, as well as their attractiveness based on society's beauty standards, because these celebrities that were also pressured to conform to the beauty standards. And you see them as inspiration, and you are looking at them and it's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's like you are putting so much importance to them and how they live their life, what kind of decisions they make, what kind of body they have, or what kind of plastic surgery they decided to get. Take full responsibility for how you're going to feel about yourself from now on, that you have a choice. to stop and decide how you're going to feel about yourself from now on, about your features, about your body shape, and to start your self-love journey, and to learn how to accept, embrace, and love your unique features and your body shape. You have the power to do that. And remember that you can never learn to accept, embrace, and love your unique features or your body shape if you keep blaming the beauty standards. Oh, beauty standard this. Oh my gosh, this is the new trend right now. Because guess what? It's never going to stop. But it is our responsibility to say enough is enough. I am in control of my own life and the way that I choose to feel about myself. That is always our responsibility, regardless what is happening externally. You don't need to let beauty standards influence the way that you feel about yourself negatively. You can take that power back and build an unshakable self-love. Just like how I learned to accept, embrace, and love my own unique features and my body shape. Yeah, if I can do that, then so can you. Because self-love is your responsibility and nobody else's. Nobody is going to come here and remind you to love yourself. Nobody is going to come here and remind you to accept, embrace, and love your own unique features and your body shape, regardless whatever is going on externally, regardless whatever new trends are going on when it comes to the beauty standards. It doesn't matter. Loving yourself is your responsibility. Looking at yourself in front of the mirror and saying, you know what, enough is enough. I'm going to take responsibility for the relationship that I want to have with myself. And it's never too late to start that journey. When you build a healthy, loving relationship with yourself, you will see the power of it. You will see the power and the positive impact that it has on you and your life and the way that you think about yourself and much more when you start your self-love journey and learn how to build a healthy, loving relationship with yourself. It is your responsibility to take back your power and to reclaim the relationship that you want to have with yourself. Giving yourself the love and validation that you are responsible for giving to yourself. I came across this quote under a YouTube video about talking about plastic surgeries and how everyone almost looks the same. And this quote is so beautiful, which is, what makes me different is what makes me beautiful. And I just fell in love with this quote right away. I find it really beautiful. Something that everyone should keep in mind in today's generation of toxic beauty standards. So that's it, guys, with the video. I really enjoyed filming this video. I linked the video in the description box down below, how to start your self-love journey. This is a step-by-step, clear, simple guide that I walk you through in the video that will not make you feel confused or overwhelmed. Let me know in the comments down below, what was your biggest takeaway from this video? I would really love to know that. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any more upcoming new episodes from the Art of Practicing Self-Love series. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next episode of the Art of Practicing Self-Love series. Bye!